All right, g'day ahead, welcome morning graphic, because not only do I have pip and foot, but I caught me a squirrel. That did him in pretty quick. That was just a 110. That's the problem when you go down the sides of traps. You're going to catch these little guys too. But my bait's still in there. There's the bunny squatch trail. I think I'm going to reset that trap again. He's not worth anything, so he will be bait. Unfortunately, if you guys are squeamish, I'm going to have to do something kind of brutal to him with the tomahawk there, so just to get the scent out. Because that chicken scent, I guess, got everything moving around too, plus the crazy moon last night. So this is my crazy moon gift, is this little guy. So day before, I caught a gigantic raccoon. Today, well, I got this. So anyway, if you're gonna look away, now's the time, because sorry buddy, there you go. Don't want to completely, he's pretty frozen, so not so bad, but one more, there we go. Smear him on there. Smear him on the inside of the trap box. These trap boxes work good. The idea is to get the scent. Did I lose all my bait? Yeah, I guess all the bait's gone. All the animals. This trap box don't smell so good. I wonder why. This setup didn't work too bad. Not the best setup I've ever done, but was functional. I'll have you know, though, the capture on that raccoon was very good. Even though that was a big raccoon, I could reuse all this, so that's good. I'll just throw that to the side. But the, yeah, might as well keep all this. I worked hard for these spruce boughs. It worked really well because the way the animal went in, he really didn't, I guess what am I looking to say here? He wasn't nervous to go in the trap. He went in head first. He didn't reach in with his arms. And that's a big problem with raccoons, is they tend to want to grab stuff and pull it down like traps, and then they get miscaught. The spruce boughs, the importance of the spruce boughs, I know this trap it back just a little, is very, it shows that the importance of the spruce boughs too are that, oh, that's why I had it there. Yeah, it's not the best spot. I need the trap to sit kind of level, so all right, that's not too bad as long as I can get the trap to sit level. But he went in completely instinctively, and that's kind of what you always want, is that instinctive going in without being nervous or anything like that, and that'll give you the advantage of a good clean capture. So even if you don't get a perfect two-jaw capture, at least you get a good clean capture, and that's what we want all the time. What am I going to do? I'm not going to live dangerous anymore. Something I meant to show you with the tongs. I mean, rather than pushing down on them. It's not that I don't have the strength to do it. It's just, you know, if it springs back on you, and especially after you've used these a couple of times, what happens is they tend to want to just spring by themselves. You got these little grooves here, not only for the springs, but for the jaws. Then you can just hook the jaws like so, right? Make sure your springs are functional. Go like that, and this way you can go from the side. Try to set your conibears from the side, not from the front, because if they do spring, they'll jump towards you. So anyway, get that on there like so. That way your hands don't have to be near the danger stuff. Now for the fun is getting this reset back up. Wire everything in last. Watch out for sticks and stuff that can preset off your trap. Try not to have the trap get too jangled on stuff. Jangled is a word, you know. Yeah, something like that. See, this is where I run into problems, is like that, and somewhere like that. because that has to sit solid, right? And go off to the side a bit, or else it's not too bad. And it's like stuff like that that just, you know, pops out of nowhere and then sets the trap off, right? So see, I don't like that at all. If I go up, see, I need a better setup than this. I'm gonna play around with it for a bit. Oh, okay, no, I'll go with that. If that's what I got, that's what I got. Okay, so now, can't really stake them very well because the ground is frozen, but I'll just put some sort of a stake-ish kind of thing here. Just to keep it from the wind and stuff there. Okay, that's not bad. Not great, not bad. This would be better if I cut out my grooves and then had it sitting in there. This is why proper trapping box. It's just I haven't gotten around to it. All that stuff should have been done pre-season. Remember we talked about that pre-season stuff, right? So keep that so I can get to them. Now again, these spruce boughs. We really want these spruce boughs hanging over to get their heads to guide in. You don't want to cover the trap completely so that they can't see it, but you want to cover it so that they, you know, they're just gonna, I'm gonna leave that just like that so they're not gonna come out the back, go at it from the back, right? You can see what I'm doing here, like it just kind of covers the trap, covers the scent of the trap. Try not to work in front of this thing in case it just, sometimes they just spring by themselves too, eh? And that trap will jump over to me, so like don't kid yourself. It's spring loaded for, you know, spring loaded is spring loaded, you know what I mean? So always kind of work off to the side, that way if it does spring it doesn't get you directly. So this is what got him to lower his head, is stuff like that. Okay, there we go. Just kind of get him so he's not, and also it comes out far enough, he won't have enough length to stick his arm in there. So this is also, you know, the idea is just to get him to stick his head in there, and that's it. Am I missing some spruce boughs? Oh no, okay, this is what I had. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'm just gonna have to find a more stable setup than that. Okay, like that. After a few snowfalls, it just kind of, so I'll deal with that for now. Well, at least I got some fresh bait in there, like really fresh bait. Okay, so now what I got to do, grab some of my sticks. Something coming up the ice. Something under the ice. Can you hear him? Maybe it's just moving. Okay, keep this guy close. You never know what it could be. You never know what it could be. Maybe something's looking at me and thinking I'm going to be his next lunch. So I'll put that there, something to get him to step over. These, I guess I don't really need these. But now, what I do need, oh yes, we'll need this one. Reach in here very carefully. One safety, so I don't catch myself. And hopefully the trap doesn't fall over. Ooh. It's just to get in there, a good direct in there, so you're not gonna catch yourself. I'm such a good trapper, I caught myself. Yeah, so that's not the best, but that will do for now. That will do for now. So that's one kill for this trap, so that's not bad. I mean, I'm pretty sure in the past it's probably got me an even box off the side here. And then, of course, extremely important, don't forget to tie in your trap. What happens is, even when you tie in your trap, sometimes other animals will come along and take your take your your catch, but at least this way, if you tie it in good, they're more likely just to rip the animal out, or particles of the animal out of the trap, and leave your trap, because the trap is, you know, worth, you know, multiple catches, so it doesn't have to be crazy in there. Maybe get it up around this stick here so that nobody can see it. I eat little animals. I could probably clear that up a little bit better. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That'll get him to duck his head back in. Catch me something else. Thank you, little squirrel, for being bait, volunteering. And if I would have caught him and I could have brought him home and let him thaw it out, and then it's going to sound kind of gross, but you drain the blood out of him and you come back with little vials of blood and drop blood all over the bush. Then watch what happens. You won't need a crazy moon to get the animals moving. All right, now on to my next traps. So everything's back up and running. I have a feeling I'm being watched. Something's watching me. I don't know what it is. But yeah, it's more than those little tree creak sounds. There's something else around. All right, anyway, there we go.